Master on the beat, let's get it.
Alright, this is your boy Brandless back at it again. Finally, guys, we're here with some OP-07 content. Guys, I got exciting news. I went back to back on the feeding in two locals the past weekend, and I can't wait to showcase the list. Call me soon. In the next couple of days, we are going to be working on it. So stay tuned. So make sure you subscribe and so you don't miss out. So guys, in these locals is our first round. I'm playing against Lucci, I believe. I think that's a custom alternate leader. So first turn playing the blockers really good. Because it's a blocker, guys, that every time he's KO'd by opponent's effects, it's gonna heal me. So it's either gonna stay there the whole game or it's gonna give me a life when I need it. So here we don't have nothing to play. We put everything on leader, swing big. He takes it. In this matchup, guys, it's a grind matchup, guys. It's like you play Gecko, I play Karakuri. You play Stussy or Isho, I play Raigo. If it's Stussy, I do Raigo. If it's Isho, I play Karakuri. And early, maybe you start playing a 4. So when they play a Lucci, you can kill it with your Gedatsu. Or if they play Rebecca, you can Gedatsu. I'm sorry. So him, you see that he attacks. He trashed to the discard pile. One of the geckos. That's really good. That's one of the things that can keep Lucci balanced, because they can sometimes trash their big characters. So he plays Sabo. That's a really good card to play early. That card is really good early or late game. It's really good against us because we cannot Yamato other small characters. We can heal if we're one, but we cannot KO anything. And we want to KO stuff through the whole game to stabilize their aggression. So now you guys saw that my third live was Kiko Noyo. Yeah, guys. Like I said, we're gonna showcase the whole list in a couple of days. We're working on the video. That's one of the new big changes that I made for the OP-07 list, because there's gonna be a lot of lag on the format. It's gonna be a lot of Luccis, probably a lot of Geckos. So those cards, they're really good against those leaders. It's not the end of the world when they have 4 life and you don't trigger it. You just have a card that you can play late game, main game if you have nothing to play. Because for example, they like to play their geckos when they gonna remove one of your high cost characters. But if you start playing small characters and go wide with the Kikonoyos, they're gonna hesitate. They're gonna hesitate to play their geckos, because if you kill those characters, I'm gonna keep healing. So guys, you'll be like, oh, but why you play the Kiko if he's a 4 life? Well, he's wasting his removal to kill it. But here, I guess he didn't have removal, so he just played the 5 cost. That card is really good against us, because that card can trash. He can minus with the event, and just when he attacks to my life, he can just trash my Kikonoyo. So I don't get that effect. So that card is a good tell against us. Excuse me. I think, guys, here we're forced to do it. Remove that is a problem. So here I think I'm gonna be forced to choose heal him. Because now, like, I'm forcing him to. I mean, if he has the Sabo in the right cards, maybe he can kill. He can kill my Karakuri and my Kikonoyo. But that card is really good, and you gotta deal with it. Like I said, I have a list that it works so far for me in 2 locals, 8 rounds. It was really good, really consistent. He takes it, so that's really good for me, because But for me, it's really important if he's gonna take this next attack. Maybe I should swing first with leader. But like I say, guys, like if If you're putting back to 4, it is what it is. You gotta keep moving forward. You gotta make the best place you can make. You gotta advance your board state. Uh, they're not always gonna have the answer to everything that you do. If it kills my Karakuri, it is what it is. I have Rygos on my hand. I still have a Kikonoyo. If he, so sometimes what they're gonna try to do is kill the Kikonoyo by swimming twice. You counter. You keep you. Also, it benefits you to don't having a lot of cards in hand sometimes to play around issue. But to be fair, guys, it's almost impossible to play around issue because like it's like to be less than 6 life. That means you gotta counter everything. And if you counter everything, you're gonna be high in life. You cannot Rigo. It's like I'd rather take two cards out of my hand because I mean sometimes they're gonna hit the right cards. I'm willing to live with that. It's to me it's easier to play around the blocker, keep yourself at 6, but to keep yourself at 5 through the whole game, it's kind of hard. So it's something you gotta live with it. But any tips? What do you do against when you know your player's playing Isho, the ACOS, the discard? Let me know. I'm always open to feedback and new strategies. The goal here is to all share the love, share the knowledge, and get better all together. My current build, I'm testing a lot against. That's a good trigger, but no target. Uh, Against Law, sometimes the previous format had a perfect list that it was really good against Law. Right now, you can beat Law, but I'm trying to figure out how to play my cards the right sequence because Law, when Law sees all the kids and all the aggression, it could be rough. But one of the main things you do with this new list when you play against Law, instead of playing Karakuri to bottom deck their kid, to put something on their life, if you're at 1 life, you play your Karakuri to heal yourself. Because if you keep yourself at 2 life, they gotta hit you 4 times to kill you, and that's easier to defend. But when you're at 1 life and they have a lot of dons and they start spamming kids and they already have a decent board, they can kill you in a heartbeat. So, but like I said, guys, we're gonna keep running. We're testing on the sim every day. We go to locals through the weekend, and we're gonna keep testing different strategies and how to approach it better with this current build that I'm testing. I'm gonna showcase it because so far into locals it performed really well. But guys, I'm gonna keep grinding, share knowledge, share tips. Tell me what's your tech choices? What do you think? What cards I can take that you don't see that can work really well against other matchups like Law, Lucci. So far, I'm liking the blocker, and I'm liking Kikonoyo. It's really good against black. So here he removed my Kikonoyo. I don't get the plus, but I get to keep my Karakuri, and that's really really good. That's pretty good against Gecko. If you're able to keep your high cost character, it's looking really good for you. Because for the most part, they can only remove one. If that one stick, that's really good for me. So here, oh yeah, swimming. Now I'm swimming 9. He's blocking, and now I'm gonna Rygo their Gecko. This is a really powerful play for us. We still have a 2 cost blocker. Let me see my hand real quick. I have Yamatos to kill their 4 cost. I have the Aces to put pressure on the board. This is a grind game, guys. This is all about running the game. Today I might go to Architelos to playtest even more the list. I've been trying different builds. Because this is a new format. I'm trying different builds. And the one that I most like, that's the one I take to locals. Maybe in different locals, I try different builds. Because guys, it's okay. You want to win and you want to get the winners and you want to get the stuff credit. But if you want to increase your ceiling as a player, you gotta be willing to fail. You gotta be willing to make mistakes, or maybe take cards that they're not gonna be the best. You're gonna then, like, if you don't test it, how you gonna know it's not a great card? Like against across all the meta. So be open to failure, because if you only care about winning, you just decrease your ceiling, like in your deck building process. Like, just try different tech cards. Maybe you find a tech that is really good against the meta. That's what I did in EVO1. I started testing different builds, I started grinding a lot, and that's when I came out with the insane consistent build in EVO1. that did really well in that format. So in this new format, it's a new format. We got new cards, the new Ace, Luffy, Franklin. So of course, those cards they're like a staple in your build for the most part. I mean, I've seen builds that they don't play the Lucci, and that's okay. They don't play the Kikonoyo, and that's okay too. Like I said, yellow has too many great cards, so you gotta be open to test. So maybe next weekend, let me try the aces. Let me try the sabos, the 5 cost sabo, and see how it goes. You gotta be open to test different things. But I can't wait to showcase my early list. It was insane, guys. I play against a lot of geckos. I play against mirror matches. I play against Bonnie, and the deck performed really really well. So I think this is a great list for early format that I'm gonna showcase in a couple of days. So he's playing Rebecca. He plays Sabo. That's what you want. I mean, right now I cannot Yamato anything, but my board is here, to stay. I still have a two my blocker that I can block an attack if I need it, or I can heal if he kills it. So it's not the worst. I feel like here, I don't remember what I do, but here you just want to put pressure on their life, in their hand, and advance your board state. So he goes 6. He has 1 down open. I think I'm gonna take it. Mm. Excuse me, guys. Here, I definitely should have triggered that Capon and prevent his leader for attacking. Why? Because if you do that, you prevent him for stacking his trash. So I definitely should have triggered that. Here, I'm thinking what is best to discard. I think Gedatsu, right, guys? He's only at 3 life, so I don't have great targets with Gedatsu in the late game. But yeah, I should have. I mean, that's a misplay of me. You see what I'm saying? I lose 2 cards for no reason. I mean, I'm still gonna lose 2 cards because I gotta do leader effect. But he by mistake did 3 and saw it. Good sports. So yeah, that's a misplay because he catch. I mean, sometimes if he would have dropped there to a high cost character, good for me. But just got on that, discard the Gedatsu. You don't risk it. Okay, so it's my turn. So I go 5 alive. You just gotta play. You just gotta adapt to what he's doing. Right now, he's just playing defensive. He doesn't have high cost characters. I'm just going 5 alive. If, that's my, like this. Just put pressure. See what he does. This matchup, guys. I've been grinding a lot this matchup. I also gotta grind a lot. Like I said earlier, the law matchup. Because believe me, I'm gonna find a build that I can consistently beat those matchups. So I go 806. There's no need for me to go to live. You wanna eat those blockers. You wanna eat their board. You wanna slow down their pressure. That's what you wanna do. Okay. So I will give you a tip. If it is the late game, I play the ace. I heal. That's what you gotta do. I swing control their board. And now since I only attack their board, I mean you go 5 a leader. If he takes it, he takes it. Now he's closest to lethal. But if you having them 3, every time you play Yamato, Lucci's dying. And now we have 2 high cost characters. This is what you want to be as an Enel player. And I still have that blocker. So yeah, like I forgot what I was saying earlier, but I'm gonna keep grinding, guys, because I want to find a list that is really good against Lot and Lucci. It's kind of hard to do sometimes because it's just Kikonoyo. Kikonoyo is a card where I feel like sometimes it's gonna be dead in law, but like it's so good against black. But you don't need that card to be black. I'm sorry. But it's so good not to run it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is so powerful. For example, I was playing a Layton, right? And I think it was these locals, one of the rounds. And in one turn, I triggered like 2 Franklins. But what I'm trying to say, if it's Kikonoyu, it's the same thing. Like it's a 6K without dunk commitment. Like late game, if your life is bodies, it's really rough for the Lucci to overcome that. Because Lucci has a really good matchup against as an L player. If you just play one character per turn. But if you're able to trigger a few bodies, and now you're swimming a lot of their life or a lot to their board. You're eating the resources, and then you high end most likely are gonna stick. It's just really good for you. So he attacks, no trigger. He just play the Sabo if I'm not mistaken. I think he's probably gonna play another one. Yeah, you want to keep yourself at one life. I mean, this is scary. I mean, they can try to go for game next turn with the Sabos in my hand. But drawing if I draw ace here, woo, we're looking pretty good. But guys, I hope you guys like this video. The matchup. I'll be grinding the matchup. Make sure you subscribe and like and give us love. Comment. We read every comment. And always on the ground, guys. We have a few matches for that locals coming up, the deck profile coming up. So I'm really excited, guys. Because people be asking me and asking us on the channel like, I want OP-07 list. I want to see content, and here we are now. We're doing a lot of live streams though, guys. We're doing a lot of locals live streams, so you can see like, oh, he's playing right now locals. You can see right there when we're grinding or we test, grinding, testing. Like, 'cause to me, you playing locals, you're testing. Like, that's what you're doing. So so he blocks, perfect. I go 10. He takes. That's not bad. I might play Yamato in heal. I think that's my best play here, even if I don't kill anything. Um, so yeah, guys. So yeah, he counters. Yeah, this is what I want to do. So no target, just heal and pass. That's the best you can do right now. Um, so yeah, guys, we're doing a lot of live stream, guys. We testing it. Sometimes the camera angle is not the best. I'm sorry. Like my first local, it was a mess, so we couldn't edit it to make videos. But this right here, we did a live stream of it. So make sure you subscribe. You turn on the notification bell because so you don't miss it out. Because we started to stream every local. Because sometimes I was running out of space on my phone because I was trying to record in the highest quality and I was just running out of space. I'm an old school guy, so I have an iPhone and sometimes I don't even know how to use the iCloud, whatever you call that. So it is what it is. Um, so make sure you subscribe, you turn on notification because you don't miss out the live stream. But I have a different angle that I'm gonna try today. I think I'm gonna go to Architalos just to test with the homies. And I'm gonna live stream it if I go. And my brother, and shout out to Rob TCG, man. We did a live stream collaboration a couple of days ago, so you can come go check that out. We played this my list against Lucci and Law. Um, so it was really fun live stream. So Kobe, my brother's been telling me do this, but I sometimes it's hard for me to like vision things. But then Rival bring his tripod like, do this, brother. This is way better. And it was technically what my brother was telling me all this time. It's just, for some things I'm old school, man. I'm rebellious. That's why I'm saying there's no thinking, there's not only triggers. Okay, so Sweet Swim, like of course, no playing an issue. Sweet Swim, I don't know how much was that. I think it was like 7. So um I counter keep yourself at 2. Why go to 1 if you don't have an ace? If I would have an ace, I would take it. Also, I was worried that he was gonna go hard with the Luffy's. But guys, this is really rough for the Lucci player. I was able to establish my board, and he couldn't keep up. And just playing defensive, that's what you want as an Enel player, guys. But if you see through the match, be patient. Like play your curve, be able to adapt. Don't be afraid of playing Hikono early. It is what it is. So I swing 9. The reason I'm swimming first with my high cost characters because I want to keep him guessing. He doesn't know if I'm going to play an ace or Yamato. So there you go. He blocks. You swing. Now I think, yeah, swing 10. Are you going to give me your last blocker or are you going to take the last life? There you go. That's what you wanted. That's really what you wanted. So here, you go 6. Look at this combo, guys. So I play Luffy, draw a card, kill Khalifa, pay 4, guys. It's slowing down on my end. Maybe okay, it was good now. So pay 4, play Kikonoyo. Don't tell me that play is not insane, guys. Like, you pay 5, play Luffy, kill that character, I forgot her name. You draw a card, right? And then you play another body, Kikonoyo. That is insane, guys. Don't tell me that it's not insane. So I was blessed to know that he didn't play the Geckos, he didn't play the Isho. If he did that, it was just gonna be a more of a grind game. Maybe I was not gonna have that board. But if Lucci opened mid, he doesn't have the Ishos, he doesn't have the Geckos, and you keep building a board, it's really powerful. And also, it's playing. Look at my blocker. He's been there the whole game, guys. It is insane. So playing the cards like Ikonoyo and the blocker, it just increases your ceiling where you have different ways to put pressure on Lucci. Because why Lucci or black leaders are so good, or card, like or Gecko the card, the A cards, because they can in Lucci is so powerful, guys. You play Gecko, you play Rebecca, and you play Lucci, and you remove one of my high cost characters. That is so powerful. So for me to like come, like I see some bills playing a lot of high ends. That's okay. I tried a little bit on the sim, and I might try it in person. Like I say, I'm not gonna be afraid of trying different bills on upcoming locals. We have a case tournament coming soon, so I can't wait to do that. Um, so you gotta be open as a player to keep increasing your ceiling and try different things to see what works and what doesn't work. So now finally he can play one of the high cost characters, but it's just too late. So like I said, guys, like if for me to I've seen different builds, right? But the reason Kikonoye is so powerful is like mid game you play her, late game she can trigger. Oh, you are able to, get board presence, and then you have 2 3 Kikonoyes early or 2 3 Kikonoyes late, and then you play a high cost character. You remove the Gecko, you remove the Stussy. It's like you just grinding. But now you have, to me, I don't really like the Kikonoyos. Yeah, you have an argument. You can remove the blocker. Like he literally just stayed there the whole game. He hasn't done like so. I was at 1 life, yeah, and he killed Kikonoyo, killed the yeah. It's just too much, yeah, guys. As you saw there, it was just too much. Um, it was just too late. But guys, that's the reason. I'm testing a lot of Kikonoyos and I'm liking it because it's like it gives me that like the same power of Lucci where they can play a big body and go wide. So now through triggers or through weird turns where they don't have a Gecko, you start play like really powerful guys that I tested and I come up with some games. In your 8 down turn, you can just play 2 Kikonoyos and pass. If they don't have a high, they didn't play anything high, just play 2 Kikonoyos and pass. So that's why that card is really powerful. But guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here because we have a deck list coming up where I'm gonna go in depth with the list and my strategy against across the meta, and I'm gonna keep grinding, guys, for you guys. So this was your boy Brandless. Thank you for the love. Thanks for the support. Please, if you haven't, subscribe, like, comment. Hey, it's free, guys. That's the best way you can support the channel. Come on. And a lot of surprises coming up. Once we hit 750 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. So, hey, thank you. We appreciate you. This is your boy signing out. Take care.